Hello, people. Здорово, кто смотрит записи. На прошлый стрим по Максу Пейну, в общем, прилетело там предупреждение.
Привет.
Здорово, здорово, Кирилл. Нормально. В общем,
как дела?
Прилетело предупреждение. Да, елки-палки. Да. Угу. Угу. Окей, хорошо. Угу. До свидания. Так. С магазина звонили. Странно, конечно, что с Казани звонят, блин, вроде у себя в городе заказывал. Так, вот, в итоге сделал там удалить, ну, короче, часть там звука пришлось. Прям на ютубе можно это делать. Но благо, что одна композиция. Если было бы две, пришлось бы, наверное, не знаю, видео или удалять, либо в монтажке, короче, вручную звук. Ну, выпиливать, в общем, и как бы свой накладывать, что ли. Ну, рассказывать, почему и зачем. Вот. А так, вроде, все нормально получилось. Одна там композиция была какая-то, не знаю почему. Ну, так вот получилось. Ладно, поехали дальше. Так, ничего, нормально их прикончил. Опять и, короче, чтобы комфортно играть было. Убрал сглаживание, да. X4 MSA. Вроде нормально, не сильно. Нифига себе. Ага. Это на этом я закончил. Так, что у меня есть? Нету, да? Возьмем, давай. Винтовочку. Возьмем тогда винтовочку. Так. Так, что-то не патронов мало. Пистоль. Ничего у них нет. Ну ладно, зато УЗИ АТ-92. Так, чуть не забыл, точно, надо же проверить. Ух ты! Чуть не убежал, вот ведь. Так, интересно, а что у меня настройки? Вроде ультра должны быть, да, все? Да, все высокое. Так, еще пробегусь-ка вот здесь вот я. Ничего здесь нету больше.
There had to be an easier way out of there than the way I came in.
Которым я пришел. Что он болтает? Нифига себе, а сюда он залазит. Блин, куда, короче... Так, стоп,
Бонжур.
стоп. Где эта дверь-то? А, и сами сос... Так, тут где-то кнопка. А, вот она мигала. Как ваши дела?
I was getting good at this.
Ага.
На яхте был уже.
На яхте? На яхте. Что-то я уж не помню.
Max! I can't see a way down here either!
There has to be something.
Adiante, agora!
Бля. Ну как же так, а? Ну ёп. Туда и... Бля. Да как так-то? На тебе, падла.
Tá lá, menina! Vem!
Max! There's still more up here!
Shit.
Да где она?
Ele me atingiu, cara.
Are you okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Ого. Блин, чё они?
What are you waiting for?
Тихо. А, вон где. Так, а что это где? УГ так мало патронов. Ну-ка.
Jesus, Max, come on, let's go.
О, блин. Ладно, блин, не послушал я. Так, давай стрих этот дробовик, да? Вот тут есть и эти.
Are you coming?
А, точно, наверное, вот здесь будут и аптеки. Ага.
It felt strange dealing with any of this without a lining of scotch on the stomach. This would have to do.
И все, что ли, одна только. Ну ладно, хоть одна. Так. Что-то мигает такое.
What are you waiting for?
Ой. Ничего нет. Так, что по этой стороне пройтись надо. Может тут что будет?
Jesus, Max, come on, let's go.
Да тихо ты, не шуми. Блин, и здесь ничего нет.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. Go on. It's okay. I'm right behind you.
Китайская лапша. О. Уже что-то.
There's someone down there.
А, блин.
Do you think it's them?
O Neves devia ter me escutado no estádio. Eu disse que a gente devia ter matado ele no estádio, né? O que a gente tá fazendo aqui? Isso é perda de tempo. Eu te dou proteção, faz uma droga,
Есть.
Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up.
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Come on, Max. Faster is never going to find us in here.
Да тихо ты, не шуми, знаю я все прекрасно. Блин, хоть дробовик бери, блин. Сколько у меня там? А, ну, в принципе, патроны-то есть еще.
Let's go on. Want to get out of here.
Ага. Только он что-то не перезаряжает. Так. В автобусе, наверное, что-то есть еще. Блин, они наверху стояли. Блин, скоро уж конец игры.
We're waiting for.
А я только одно оружие собрал золотое. Так, я вроде везде тут посмотрел, да? Ничего нету. Так, что за дверь? Ага. Так, пустили меня туда.
I can't look at these dead bodies anymore. Should we wait here for Bassos?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on.
Так, что тут у нас?
Max,
Quiet.
you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Come on. Get your leg up. Got it? Open the door.
Shh. Listen, listen.
Check it out. Stay here.
На яхте, по-моему, я еще не был. Заключение там в аэропорту. Не знаю, может это... Это какая у нас глава-то? Не написано. По-моему, 9 или 11. Ух ты. Ух ты. То, что надо.
Não cessem de atirar, rapaziada! Fora daqui! Continue atirando!
Vamos acabar com isso!
Cala a boca! Você não manda aqui! Ah, você vai morrer agora!
Foi merda, neguinho!
Vamos pra cima deles!
Cobra aqui!
Vai, vai nessa! Você tem a mínima ideia de quem a gente é?
Ну, вставай давай. Так, ну-ка тут пошаримся. Посмотрим, может есть. Зацепил, гад. Эй, а чё нет-то ничего? Так, я не понял, а кто стрелял-то? Гадина, а. Игра, дай мне безболеющую. А, вот хоть одно. О. А, все. М4 супер 90 собран. Круто. На, это дробовик. Ну-ка, посмотрим на тебя. Вау. Все равно мне как-то сподручнее с этим. Так, я тут ходил. Куда нам? Отсюда я пришел. Пончики, пончики. Нифига ты тут раскомандовалась. Приклад. Блин, пончики дают что-нибудь? Нет, они не берутся даже. Нет, нет, нет. Жди. А не пищи, блин.
Acabou os esconde, sua putinha de merda! Na condolência pra sua família!
Фига себе. Как-то у него там в башке 3 отверстия получилось. А, ну я хотя 2 раза выстрелил. Но голова-то у него взорвалась вроде 1 раз.
Ever driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister, and right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax, you can do this. Ready? Go! You're doing fine!
Oh my God!
Try to stay calm! Keep going!
I don't know what I'm doing!
Just keep your foot on the gas!
Cuidado! Cuidado!
Careful! Try to keep us straight!
Sorry! Oh no!
Abre fogo!
Max!
Yeah, I see it.
Meu Deus! Oh no!
Так, ну вроде пока все получается нормально.
I can't do this, Max!
Ух ты, вертушка.
Just drive!
Прилетел друг волшебник. В голубом вертолете.
Hold on!
Так.
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here. Quick. Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on. Giovanna, go. I need need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the passos. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go.
Наконец-то. Часть 2 пройдена. Пройдем вторую часть сюжета одинаковой игры. Что за вторая часть? Какое-то достижение мне дали. Ничего себе, крепкий какой. Какой крепкий корма у этого автобуса.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
I can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Даже сигарет-то не дымил. И педали даже нет в машине.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things that got real heavy.
А вот и яхта. А вот 11-я. Крем для загара.
Panama had been my second job with Passos. The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blow with some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcelo, you're going to be the death of me? I'm ready for sure.
Sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
Джин,
Some ways.
Юпитер.
Come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
Хаус.
Funny, Max. Hey, Slavuch.
Не похож он на хаус.
God, I gotta quit drinking so much. I give myself serious liver damage.
Big deal.
Что-то походу на этот видос тоже пролетит.
Hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the air. I don't have enough
Предупреждение, бля.
I'm kidding again! Oh, Mikey. Even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that? Like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. Not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Pasos. Walking. What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up. He's a good guy. Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Cause life is good! Where's the truck?
Так, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Я не знаю, последние главы-то они длинные, по-моему. Или наоборот короткие, что тоже не помню. Уже и не помню. Тут на яхте, по-моему, тоже будет. Ничего так. Так, что у нас тут? Ага.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
А, это пистолет-пулемет. Ага, хрен там, да, в каждой каюте не будет. О, это что, камера, что ли? Ну, выходи давай, парень. Так. А, у меня золотой УГ уже есть, да? Кто там? Так, ладно. Чего не пускают меня туда? Там вроде нет ничего. Странно, что-то. Так, окей.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
Идейные психопаты. Еда горячая еще, блин. Что, журнал не хочется смотреть? А, это в мафии, по-моему. Журналы собирал.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Пусто. Пусто. О, это, я так полагаю, холодильники, да? Всякая хрень. Ну и чё, собрала золотые эти. И чё мне с них? Патроны все равно не кончаются.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Так. Трое.
¡Está ahí!
помогли даже те твои ленты.
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
Экзит туда. Да куда?
Come on, Max. Shut it down.
Здесь колотить, блин.
Sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. Come on, Max. My vision was going.
Здесь, может быть, что-то надо было сделать.
Sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
Oye, cúbreme. Está bien, hágale.
Так. Поплывем, что ли?
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Ух ты. Вот это глюки. Ну и чего тут надо? Просто прыгай, что ли?
While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
Get the fuck off me!
Ой-ой-ой.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Снизу-то у меня что-то позиция невыгодная какая-то.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
Ну, что-то не ходишь-то. Вставай тогда, блин. Так. Ну-ка, Ваза, упади. Упади, сказал. О. Она деревянная, оказывается.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
Не нашли. Не нашли то, что искали. Отсюда пройдешь, наверное, да? Нет, тоже не пройдешь. Окей, так, это мы в шлюзе где-то стоим, значит, да? Похоже на то, ага. Блин, дайте жизни, а. О. Есть? Блин, ничего нету. Кабинка, кабинка. Блин. Тоже ничего нету. Да отсюда вход-то. Вон какая проходная эта каюта. Меня сейчас завалит. О. Нифига себе тут. Так, так, так. Чего тут было?
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it.
Компьютер. О.
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
Только мало что-то, еще бы одну на запас хотя бы.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel! ¡Vení para acá! ¡Mierda!
Так. Фига, у него даже обойма золотые. Чего? Блин, а.
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
Ну да, ну да. Так, тут что-то надо было смотреть.
It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
В стене сейф, наверное, был. Так. Блин, а это ж надо так. Хотел же, блин, вниз идти.
¡Adelante! ¡No le dejes escapar! ¡Cobarde! ¡No saldrás vivo! ¡Ah! ¡Me pegaron! ¡Te voy a abrir la cabeza, piro!
¿Qué
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Ну да, в каком-то этом стоим. Как он называется-то? Шлюз. А, вон и это. Выход. На святую землю. Так, я надеюсь, никого не будет больше. Можно расслабиться.
I had to save some valuables.
Спасти ценности. Так, тут ничего осматривать не надо же, по-моему, да? Во! Так красивее будет. Опс, 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 опс. Ой-ой-ой, у меня патронов-то нету.
The boat was well appointed.
Ага, две сразу дали. Это хорошо. Опа. Сыграть на рояле? Или осмотреть?
And the band played on.
Так. Что тут у нас?
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Camaradas! ¡Todos adelante! ¡Hoy te vas a morir! ¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse, camaradas!
Кто это кричит, а?
¡Quédense al mismo! ¡Quédense, camaradas! ¡Levántase, parce! ¡Ánimo, marica! ¡Paren aquí! ¡Alto! ¡Paren aquí! ¡Va a morir, gringo! ¡Mira, cúbreme! ¡A la orden! ¡Chúpame la verga! ¡Digas, judío! ¡Que te levanto con un tiro! ¡Se lo voy a clavar en los huevos!
Блин, патронов-то нету.
¡Destrúyelo! ¡Ahora! ¡Ahora! ¡Camaradas, cúbreme! ¡Sí! ¡Ahora mismo! ¡Mis balas lo van a destruir!
Блин, и назад пути нету. И что делать теперь?
¡Retírense, mis camaradas! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Vámonos! ¡Ahora mismo! ¡Dame cubierta! ¿A qué esperan? ¡Estás cubierto!
Черт возьми.
¡Ahora la muerte, cabrón! ¡Que estoy bien duro! ¡No se mueven! ¿Me oyen? ¡Para cagarse los pantalones! ¡Dame un momento! ¡Disparen! ¡Prepárate a morir!
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Mantengan sus posiciones! ¡Un poco de cobertura! ¡Aquí! ¡Que pase! ¡Ya pueden correr! ¡Quédese ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Maldito demonio! ¡Quédese ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse, camaradas! ¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Alto, camaradas! ¡Mantengan sus posiciones! ¡No, no, no! ¡No se muevan! ¡Mantengan sus posiciones!
Блять. Да давай уже, пизду, блядь.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Posiciones! ¡Hijo de puta! Tenemos que terminar esto. ¡Está bien, Marco! ¡Cobertura con prisa! ¡Gringo de mierda! ¡Te vas a morir! ¡Maldito chupón! ¡Ahora lo perdés todo! ¡Todo! ¡Nadie jode con nosotros! ¡Alto! ¡Te vas a morir, hijo de puta! ¡Vas a chupar todo, malparido! ¡Cobarde! ¡No saldrás vivo! ¡Maldita sea! ¡En batalla! ¡Solo ya verás! ¡Un poco de ayuda! ¡Gringo de mierda! ¡Te vas a morir, la chimba! ¡Está atascado!
Сволочь. Ёб твою мать, а. Откуда заново-то, блядь? Ебать, копать, блядь.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Venite, hijo de puta, que tu muerte te espera. Quería una balacera bien chévere, marica. Aquí está, hijo de puta. Póngase de pie. ¡Marica, mierda! ¡Te vas a morir, la chimba! Ahora la muerte, cabrón. Que estoy bien duro. ¡Salida!
Да ёб твою мать, а. Заебало нахуй уже.
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Dame saludos a tu madre! ¡Avanzamos! ¿Qué te crees? ¡No hay salida! ¡Todos mantengan la calma! ¡Vamos! ¡Chimba! ¡Te voy a abrir la cabeza, piro! ¡Vas a morir aquí, gringo! ¡Chúpame la verga! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Estás muerto, hijo de puta! ¡Dame saludos! ¡Madre! ¡Cobarde! ¡No saldrás vivo!
Это дробаш такой.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
I didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
We can get across up top.
Наконец-то. Можно идти дальше. Еще одни. Но я тут уже не продержусь.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Сайт горы врагов сброшен 25.
Блять! equipment in the truck next to me. I'd be ashamed to see it go to waste. Come on.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have. Go, 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 go! You drunk idiot!
We can get across up top.
Don't be stupid! Get down!
У меня патронов нет.
¡Jodido! ¡Que te levanto con un tiro! ¡Ahora la muerte, cabrón! ¡Estoy bien duro!
These are professional soldiers! Take cover, bro!
¡A morir, gringo!
Лежать, я сказал.
Not bad.
Здрасте.
We're good! Come on, let's move!
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. Fancy seeing you here.
Так. Блин, одна только, да?
Теперь на яхте был.
Да, вот только с нее слез. Ну иди сюда. Козел вонючий. Смотри, не хочет подходить.
На пару часов игры осталось.
Ага. Не на пару, это какая? 11 глава, еще 12, 13, 14. Так, надо аптеку срочно. Блин.
No, you don't! Ah! ¡Suélteme, gringo loco!
Есть. Где этот пасос? Так, ну.
Хороший ствол.
Так, еще можно воевать. Блин, он не прячется. Ладно, пойдем сбоку, а то сейчас. Ух ты, гад. Испугал, гад. Ну, этот дробовик, конечно, тоже ничего. Но у него патронов мало. О,
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
нормально. Так, можно жить дальше.
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
Switch. Кнопку. О, одежда.
There was probably a control console behind the desk. My own private welcoming party.
Ох, сейчас посыпятся гады. Че, не лезут, что ли? Гад. Испугал.
¡Adelante! ¡En batalla! ¡Soy desalmado! ¡Ya verás! ¡Te vas a morir, hijo de
О,
puta!
ствольная коробка. Калаша. Один из трех.
¡Sufrirás una muerte bárbara! ¡Gringo de mierda! ¡Te vas a morir, la chimba! ¡Aquí vas a morir! ¡Mis balas no lo pueden matar! ¡Qué muerte tan cruel sufrirás! ¡Mis tiros lo dejarán inválido! ¡Hijo de mierda! ¡Herido!
Гад какой, они умирают, смотрите на него. Зато я сейчас сдохну.
¡Hoy te vas a morir! ¡Cúbreme, sácale bien!
Фига себе, они что, с гранатометами, что ли? Бастидос. Так.
A short lapse in concentration would have gotten me killed.
Да, не говори-ка. У меня уже все, кровь к башке подошла. Меня сейчас завалит. Блять! Ну ё-моё, блин. Косой, блядь, дебил, сука.
¡No sabe quién somos! ¡Lo mando! ¡Sí, sí! ¡Está cubierto!
А чё он приунул там? Сидел, голову опустив. Гад, а.
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
Я сюда не заходил.
¡Camaradas, cúbranme!
Так.
I needed to neutralize the bad guys first.
А потом осмотреть, что ли? Так. Окей. Пойдем осматривать.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth. Jesus Christ.
Все трупаки.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Обратно в Нью-Йорк, что ли?
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
And that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Так,
I
глава
wasn't too
12.
excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Думаю, половину 12 главы еще пройду, а может еще пройду, не знаю. Может они короткие. Остальные завтра. Так.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe the Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Это типа глушитель. Видите, звук он наверху перечеркнут. Интересно. Кого тут убивать-то? Тут никого нет. А, это солнце, что ли, так светит, когда заходишь на него? Ну-ка. Нет. Так, интересно. А ну-ка, если по той стороне пройдем. Ну да. Так, вот здесь надо аккуратнее быть. Так. Нифига, тут сеть какая-то, да? Интернет или телефония.
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here.
Периго, эспако, конфинадо. Вот так вот.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
Ага, а что это такое? Боеприпасы какие-то. А, это походу с другой стороны, да, надо? Так, они в лифт зашли.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load.
Блин. Он быстро как перемещается.
Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Так, есть у нас чекпоинт.
quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, eu tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando...
Porra! Vem aqui!
Merda! Parece a gente tá bem na porta! Ei! Galera! Avança! Vamos, vamos! Isso aqui!
Так, нет, со светами не хочу. О, нормально. О, блин, а у меня ничего не было за всю игру. О. А, я вспомнил, он мне сейчас нужен будет. Только для боя.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
É só uma bala e nada mais! Para que os nossos vivam, você tem que morrer! Te pegamos! Você tem a mínima ideia de quem a gente é?
Так. Не. Блин, а где без фонарика-то был? Ёп. А чё тут 2 выстрела всего? Так, я понял. Тоже с фонариком, что ли? Ёлки-палки. О. А. Такой.
Aí, malandro! Você é foda pra caralho! Ali, porra! Tira nele! Opa! Você é corajoso! Droga! Inferno da porra!
кто-то еще ходит, да? Странно, что он стоит-то. Так, ну-ка, что у нас здесь? Тупичок. О!
Oh, meu Deus!
Так, ну-ка. Так.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
Так, я видел какую-то новую винтовку, что ли? А ну, что это? Ё-моё.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Так, дверь открылась там, интересно. О, деталь золотого РПГ. Вторая уже. Блин. Лучше бы жизнь не дали.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crasha Prado. Now I just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get.
Зла, как говорится, не держит.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Так. А, заглушительный пистолет, что ли? Да нафиг он нужен. Нет, толку-то нет. Колотить, а?
São Paulo inteira está unida contra você. Fica aí. Pouco, caralho. Preciso de uma ajuda, porra. Estou numa cilada. Parados aí. Merda. Odeio as posições. Não tem como escapar da justiça. Fica aí. Mantenham as posições. Parados! Fiquem tranquilos! Parados! Fica aí.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Ну, нет, есть такое. 21. 20 и 11, да? Это помощнее будет.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going. Time to see what fresh hell awaited me upstairs.
Ух ты. Че он там ныкает?
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho!
No, no.
Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
Esse скальпелек какой здоровый.
E aí, Totó?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Почему-то он переключается на этот. Блин, откуда? Я же его не брал. Ой. Лестница. По лестнице не идет.
Even I could guess what demolissao meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Блин, не успел прочитать. Что-то строятся и бомбят в одно время тоже. Непонятно нифига.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Да, конечно, без русской озвучки немного неудобно играть. Когда тебе надо тут смотреть, блин, на весь экран, чтобы тебя не завалили, блин, еще успевать читать, блин. Хотя на нее, наверное, русская озвучка есть, да? Что-то я не подумал. Надо было погуглить, поискать. Как на этот Барделенс, что ли? Барделес какой-то там. Нашел русскую озвучку. Он пропустил. О, есть. Золотую снайперку собрал. Ну, хотя, может, я уже игруху такую скачал с русской озвучкой, но, по-моему... А, мне надо открыть дверь, чтобы дальше пойти наверх. Ух ты.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Так, меня к войне тут готовят, что ли? Похоже. Эх, любят все взрывать, конечно. Так. А дальше что? Ну, заходи-ка.
You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect.
О, тяжелый ствол. Патрон-то есть? Есть.
Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was painted for something else. Were the Crash of Prado in Victor's pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
Поторапливаться. Блин, ну пойдем, поторопимся. Так, а что мне второе оружие-то какое? Никакого нет. Нет, оказывается, ни к войне, а просто надо бомбы заложить, да? Сейчас кто-то вылезет стопудово. Так, где тут еще? Колонна. А, на эту я уже заложил. Вон.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Спускаются как раз.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Так. Все. Так. Надо пойти еще патроны взять. На всякий случай. А то эти другие винтовки.
It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor.
Нормально. Прицел. О, блин, можно было приближать, что ли? Ничего себе. Ну, в принципе, тут нет зачем, в принципе, приближать-то. БМГ, что ли, типа винтовка. Да, блин, отдай. Вставай. Во.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
São Paulo inteiro está unida contra você. Eu não consigo atirar, você consegue, você.
Так. Патронов больше нету, да? То есть этих обезболивающих лекарств. Так, может назад вернуться? А назад я смогу вернуться? Ну-ка. Похоже, что нет.
I had one chance to do this right. I had to focus.
Так, а я откуда пришел-то? Что же запамятовал? Я заблудился, короче.
I was at the top of this house of
А, вот
cards.
отсюда я пришел.
Now was the time to play my ace. had one chance to do this right. I had to focus. That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You're a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything! We have the record!
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city! Decent people! Safe! I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Нормалек. Летить, колотить. Успел, что ли?
Morre!
told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kind of like it. It's growing up.
Давай, давай, живи, живи, живи.
Happy tourists smiling.
What are you doing?
Как раз вовремя.
I can see that. But why?
Сюда.
You.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
now,
Время
come with me,
кончилось.
Max. To Brazil. The chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss is
Пора
running
завязывать все.
to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get into losing the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
Так, глава 13. Злобно лысый. Кто-то там этот.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Gotta look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
Вот, на 2 главы у меня ушло 2 часа 20
Say
минут.
so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Pepper.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Нормальный такой поворот.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Faz a tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Eu conto um terço tomar no cu, pô.
Não diz tudo a dela, mano.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não diz tudo.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! O que você vai se proteger, caralho? Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você veio? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, velho!
Ô, segura a porta aí!
Eu vi uma outra mensagem.
Você tá vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question!
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Vai se fuder!
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Да, но не сегодня. Завтра. Все, всем пока.